Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a plan with me for you today using this Glam kit from Scribble Co. I'm not sure if that's the exact name, but I've been hoarding this kit for about a year. I thought February would be a really great time to use it. It has makeup and presents and stuff that I really love. And then I also pulled out these hearts from Clever Gal Crafts to use in the spread. I wanted to pull in more blacks and grays because I don't usually use those too often. These are the washi tapes that I'm using this week, and here are the pens I'm using. My usual permanent marker, and I'm using a Tool Pen ink refill in my Pentel Energel barrel. So here we go. I'm going to put down the washi and glitter headers. While I do that, I'll answer some questions from the Q&A I had. The first one is, what is your age and what do you do now? I mean school, college, or work. I'm 24. I just turned 24 in November. I also just graduated in December, so I have my degree now. I'm looking for jobs at the moment. And along that line, how did you get interested in your major? Was it something you always wanted to do? I actually switched my major at the end of my second year of college to computer science. I didn't know that it was what I wanted to do. In fact, I thought I didn't want to do that because in high school I had a project where I had to code, and I chose to do that project, but I realized maybe this wasn't for me because I had no idea what I was doing. Granted, it was a self-taught project, so if I had some formal instruction, it might have been different. But we are moving forward into a digital age right now, so there are so many opportunities for me to do different things with this degree. And this actually answers two questions. What is your degree in and what do you hope to do with it? And I know you're applying for jobs, sending positive vibes, thank you. What is your ideal career? I feel like this is good practice for job interviews, but I haven't had too much experience in industry yet. I have been exploring a lot with my upper division electives, and what I've found that I've really enjoyed is usability. For example, how usable is a website or a design of a website? Does the design inhibit or prohibit them from getting what they need? And how does the design affect how they use the product? So things like that I'm really interested in. Ultimately, I want my work to have a positive impact on people, whether it's through YouTube, like what I'm doing right now, through Instagram, social media, or whether it's through something more technical like engineering, software engineering, or something like that, product development, product management, which I'm actually looking into right now. I am doing a lot of exploring, and we'll see where this takes me, but I hope that answers some of your questions. If you have any follow-up questions or any other questions that you'd like me to answer in the next plan with me, please leave them in the comments and I'll either answer them down there or in the next plan with me. It looks like I've already finished the sidebar here, but I am going to spend some time filling it out, so I'll just explain what I did. These glitter headers are from my shop. I opted out of the date covers that came with the kit because this kit is very bold and I wanted to maybe keep it simpler up at the top. Here on the sidebar, I put down the full box that says "Too Glam to Give a Damn," and I love that so much. I wanted a full sidebar this week, so I have some washi in between the headers and each ombre heart checklist. I also put down a habit tracker for my ankle because I need to take care of that. I want it to heal quickly, although ligaments take a while to heal apparently, according to my doctor. The first ombre heart checklist is for to-do list, and the second one is for Happy Mail. I layered the Happy Mail icon over next to actually a Clever Gal Crafts heart. On Monday, I placed a Coffee Monday sticker from Love Shira down. Then I put down this YouTube sticker from Soda Pop Studio. I love it so much actually. It has a box for film, edit, and uploading. I needed to do that for my plan with me that I planned on uploading on Tuesday. Then I put down this little things with the heart from Clever Gal Crafts because Love Shira was reopening with a sale that day. It was actually a Facebook group exclusive code, and I wanted to make a purchase because her stickers are adorable. I highly recommend her shop. You should check it out. After that, I put down a checklist because I had quite a few things that I wanted to get done on Monday. I also put down the nail polish sticker from the kit. Like I said, I'm using a tool pen. This is a 0.5mm needle tip ink, and I stuck it in my Pentel Energel because I prefer the nicer barrel. It actually fits perfectly, although Pentel Energel also makes a 0.5mm needle tip refill, which I haven't tried yet, but I will try it out at some point and let you guys know how similar it is. I also wanted to clean my desk, so I put this clean desk sticker on top of a half box. This is from Love Shira. I accidentally ripped it when I was peeling it up, so I'm using my slice tool from Amazon, or you can also get it at Michael's. I'm just using that to precisely place it back so it looks like I never ripped it, and I think it went pretty well, although it did take me a while. After that, I'm using a happy munchkin on top of a flag because I wanted to mark that my diploma came that day, which was super exciting, but I actually end up taking that out because I remembered that I needed to work on orders, so I peel that up and white it out. The whiteout I'm using is Tombow. I got it like in a pack of 8 from Costco actually, and it was like $8 or something, really cheap. I recommend it. It's my favorite whiteout so far. I also have seen other people using a different version, but from Amazon, so if that's more convenient for you, then definitely go check that out. I will probably get that eventually too, because I've seen like, I think Jasenia and Andrea and J. Crew Plans use it, and it looks so good. Anyway, I put a heart next to the orders, and of course I didn't like the way that I drew it, so I used a heart icon from the kit and covered it instead. This clipboard icon next to the checklist is from EricaGDesigns. And I'm just filling in / checking off things I did or didn't do. The X I use for things I did do. The dash or straight line across is for things I didn't do. And if there's just one /, those are for things that I started but am not finished with yet or didn't finish. On Tuesday, my sister and I had a DMV appointment in the morning, so I used a half box with the car icon to mark that. California is changing up their driver's license requirements. Apparently, we need the new version in order to travel. I know they're doing that in some other states as well, so we decided it'd be better to do it sooner rather than later. I believe the current California driver's license is good until 2020, but don't quote me on that. I then went to lunch with my sister. I'm using this brunch sticker from My Newest Addiction over a coffee cup from my shop. That brunch is actually spot on. My sister had avocado toast with a boiled egg on top. I'm using this Caress Press quarter box from one of her $2 Tuesdays because the kit didn't actually come with too many quarter boxes, I don't think, but it is an older version of Scribble Prints Co. kits, so I know the new ones are completely different. I just layered those two together over the quarter box. I think it looks really cute like that. And then I needed to stop by Starbucks to buy some gift cards, so I used a washi strip with a bow deco that came with the kit. After that, I needed to go home and research the companies that were going to be at the job fair that I was going to later that afternoon. So I'm using this laptop girl from My Newest Addiction, and I placed a washi strip on top. This washi strip is from Hobby Lobby. It has coffee cups and it's rose gold foiled. I love it so much. Went really well with this kit, and that's also why I decided to pull in the rose gold foil from the Clever Gal Crafts Hearts. The only thing I don't like about Hobby Lobby foiled washis is that they have the backing, which I find quite inconvenient. Tuesday was a bit of a hot mess. I have a lot of things that I'm going to move around. But I thought the laptop girl was kind of plain on its own because it's already white. So I placed the washi behind it and whited out that middle coffee cup so it was just completely white there instead of having some weird red borders. I then put down a full box for the evening, and because it was so pretty, I didn't want to cover it up. Instead of using a half box, I used a Little Things to Mark design. I also used this computer sticker from EricaGDesigns alongside a Clever Gal Crafts heart. I'm going to move those down to the bottom right above the little things, just to note that they go together, and that worked out because I didn't really want to cover up too much of the mascara wand. I think it's really pretty. So after that, I also realized I forgot to mark in the job fair, which was pretty much the most important thing, or one of the most important things of the day. So unfortunately, I had to peel up the laptop girl and the washi tape and put something else instead, but I will save that laptop sticker for use later in the week. I'm putting a flag down with a glittery laptop from Little Miss Paperie to instead mark that I researched companies. And I'm still having trouble writing next to the coil because the planner is so low. So I'm going to shift that sticker over to the other side and instead write research companies on the left. I was a little nitpicky this week. I think my anxiety had to do with that. When I'm anxious or stressed out about something, I tend to nitpick in my planner. That's also why this plan with me is longer than usual. It might also be that the stickers are more bold than I'm used to, so had a little adjusting to do, who knows, whatever it may be. So I'm using this event sticker that came with the kit to mark the job fair, and instead of putting down the time, I decided to use this alarm clock that came in my Chinese New Year icon sampler, I believe, yes. And then on Wednesday, I'm putting down a full box for the morning. I didn't want to use the entire full box because, like I said, I didn't want to cover it up and I had things to mark. I figured since I'm giving these kits away at the end of the month that if I don't necessarily need to use the entire full box, I could put it back in the kit for use later, and then that way I won't use up all the full boxes and whoever gets it has a little bit more to work with. On Wednesday, we had a pest control appointment, which was good timing because, the rat problem or the rodent problem with Fred that happened last week. Instead of using a washi strip there, I decided to cut up the washi tape. I cut out the coffee cup because it's rose gold foiled. I wanted to pull it in some more and use that to mark my coffee instead. It looks like it's red, but it's because of the reflection of the red stickers, I believe. And then in the afternoon, I wanted to work on some galentines. It took me a little while because I was designing some stickers for it. So I used a glittery laptop again from Little Miss Paperie next to a Clever Gal Crafts heart. I'm really enjoying layering. Well, it's more like placing two icons alongside of each other. I think it looks really cute. And it's a good way to use up more stickers, especially my Clever Gal Crafts hearts. So basically whenever I have something that I really enjoy doing or something that makes me happy, I'll put a Clever Gal Crafts heart next to it. Then I wanted to test print and test cut my designs and see if they were all good. So I'm pulling in these print and cut stickers that I made for myself. I also pulled in an ampersand sticker from EricaGDesigns to place in between just to kind of even out and connect those two stickers together. In the evening, I purchased some Gudetama shirts from Uniqlo. I had no idea that they came out with Gudetama shirts until I saw, I believe it was Wonton in a Million's Instagram stories, and I was really excited because my brother is obsessed with Gudetama. Unfortunately, they only made it in women's and not men's, but I figured I'd just purchase an extra large and see if it fits him. I know the women's cut is different. Anyway, I also wanted to organize my room and do a face mask. This Cleaning Girl sticker is from Planneresque. I love it so much. It's one of my favorites. I was so excited when she came out with a full sheet of those. And this face mask sticker is from the kit. Moving on to Thursday. Instead of pulling in a coffee sticker, I use the washi tape instead. I don't get to use this washi tape very often because it has red in it. It's very bold, and I hardly ever use red in my kit, so I wanted to pull it in at every chance I got. And it was a little bit difficult to cut because of the backing, but it's okay, I figured it out. I wanted to cook some chicken that day, so I pulled in a munchkin from Once More With Love over a teardrop. Then I had to drop off some Happy Mail, so I used a Little Things with a Happy Mail sticker from Lily Henry. I haven't used that one in a while. It's so cute with the hearts coming out of it. Definitely an appropriate sentiment because I love preparing and sending out Happy Mail, especially when it's a surprise. Then I put down this full box with the gorgeous bow. Again, didn't really want to cover up too much of it, so I used the Little Things with an icon, and that's to mark some thank you emails that I had to send out for the people I talked to at the job fair. I had a few things I wanted to get done, so I'm using a checklist that I cut up. It has 3 hearts, and I actually put it on the right side because I wanted to kind of balance out the red from the top, the laptop there. I wrote everything out, and I also wanted to pull in this nail polish sticker, which I adore. It comes as part of the deco of the kit, but it was a little bit too big. If I had written the nails part a little bit closer to the checklist, it would have fit, I think, or maybe the contact HR. So I peeled up the checklist and just put down a half box, rearranged the writing so that it would fit. I was adamant about using it because it's rare that a kit comes with deco that I can use functionally, so I definitely wanted to pull it in. After that, I wanted to continue cleaning and organizing, so I'm pulling in this rose gold foiled flag from Clever Gal Crafts along with this Clean the House sticker from Soda Pop Studio. I'm sorry that part cut out. On Friday, Scribble Co came out with her graduation kit, which I was so excited about because I didn't do a proper graduation spread. I'll talk about it in my flip through. And when I saw that Jessica drew this kit, I just knew I needed it. It was perfect timing because my diploma, or I got the notification that my diploma was coming in the mail. She came out with a kit. It was just serendipity, so I needed to get it. Not needed, but you know what I mean. And then Two Lil Bees also came out with this gorgeous spring kit, and I love Two Lil Bees. It's been way too long since I purchased from her shop, so I went ahead and got that as well. I used some little things along with this is a stripper munchkin, but I think it's funny because it's like, take all my money, you know? Then I pulled in this coffee sticker from Oddloop, which is red, so perfect for this kit. I had quite a few things to put down on Friday, so I wanted to condense the space up at the top. My sister and I went out for dim sum on that day. This dim sum sticker is from Crest Press from a while ago. And actually, for the longest time, I was hoarding it because when I bought those, not many shops had dim sum stickers yet, but now several shops have it. Wonton in a Million is a shop dedicated to dim sum, so I don't have to hoard it anymore because I know I have other options. We also got some tea at 85 degrees afterwards. I put it down on a teardrop just to balance out the spacing between the tea sticker and the 85 degrees. The tea sticker is from Love Shira. On Friday, we got to pick up Fred. If you haven't been watching my plan with me, Fred is my car that I named after Fred from Big Hero 6. Really glad that he got to come home on Friday. Then I'm putting this little things behind that's a full box that I cut up from earlier. I wanted to finally send out the mail that I had been working on. Then I'm cutting down another full box to put at the bottom of the day because I wanted to wind down, and I would have liked a little backing for that part since it was a fun, nice way to end the night. I'm also cutting another checklist because I wanted to film, edit, and upload. Well, edit, voice over, and upload my plan with me on that day. And initially I used this film slate icon from the kit, but it was a little small. You can kind of see the corners of the checklist peeking out from underneath. I replaced it with a glittery film slate from my shop. I also used a microphone sticker from Soda Pop Studio to put next to the voiceover. This wine sticker is from Thumbprints Co., who is no longer open, unfortunately, and the wind down sticker is from Little Miss Paperie. The first thing that I'm doing for the weekend is putting down the weekend banner. I'm sorry, that was out of frame. I'm still adjusting with my setup right now because I got a new tripod. I always flip my planner upside down to put down the weekend banner because I match the corners of the banner to the corners of the boxes, and I find that works really well for me. I again use this tea bag sticker from Love Shira to mark that my sister's boyfriend brought over Happy Lemon, which is a tea place here in the Bay Area. I think I've been talking about it in the past few Plan With Me's as well. It's so good. I had a pretty laid back weekend, just catching up on TV shows and really just catching up on TV shows and YouTube, actually watching the Olympics. I apologize that this part cut out again. My memory card was full, which usually doesn't happen for my Plan With Me's, but because I spent so long planning this week, I used up a lot of memory. I put down a clean checklist that came with the kit. I found it really handy, these triple heart checklists. I, of course, had to put down the Shib Sibs with a Clever Gal Crafts heart. If you don't know who the Shib Sibs are, they are the Shibutani siblings. They are an American ice dance team. I adore them so much. I am rooting so hard for them this Olympics. And if you haven't seen them yet, you should definitely check out their dances. I love their programs this season. They are dancing a Latin dance for their short program, and then they're dancing to Paradise by Coldplay for their free dance, which is just phenomenal. On Sunday, I used a sleep in sticker from Paper and Milk. I also cut up this full box to make room for the glitter header. My sister and her boyfriend brought back Ike's, which is a sandwich place near where I live. So I marked that with a little things, and I also made myself coffee. This glittery coffee cup is from my shop. In the evening, I had to do some work on the computer, so I brought back this My Newest Addiction Laptop Girl, whom I adore so much. It's one of my favorite stickers. And I had so much trouble getting that straight, and in the end, it wasn't even straight. I also wanted to paint my nails again, so I brought back the other nail polish deco from the kit to put there. Later on, I realized that I had some to-dos to do on Sunday, and unfortunately, I really didn't want to cover up the full box, but I kind of had to because I wanted it to be more functional than pretty this week since I was planning ahead for the most part. So what I'm actually going to do is show you really quickly what stickers I have left, and then I realize, oh, I still have some stuff to do on Sunday. So I pull in this triple heart checklist with the to-do from the kit, which is so handy because it's smaller, it's more compact than a normal triple heart checklist. And I placed that just on top of the full box. I decided to put it down at the bottom because I had already used that lipstick full box. I actually didn't use the lipstick full box, I used the mascara wand. But oh well, I still think it looks really nice. I placed the money icon next to the Etsy bill. So that's about it for this week. I hope you enjoyed watching this plan with me. Thank you so much for your support, and please leave me any questions you have in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Bye.